product in this video was sent to me free through the Amazon Vine review program. All opinions are my own and not influenced by the product. I'm trying to find products that are good for you and a good value. Hey everybody, time to see what Amazon brought. Oh, I got another big box. Alright, last thing in our box. Here we go. IUMAKEVP wireless lavalier microphone, 2.4 gigahertz, plug and play. No app, wire, or Bluetooth required. It plugs in on USB-C. And there's two of them. Just plugs into the bottom of the phone, turn it on. Let's open that up and see what's in there. Alright, so we got a nice little pouch to store them in. It's got the springs to it, which is nice. There is one of the two microphones with the dead cat already installed. There's the other one with the dead cat installed. And over here we have, this is the plug-in module. This blue tape is just to cover up the shiny parts. Here we go. We have a USB-C to lightning adapter, so this could be used with an iPhone. And then we have USB-C to regular USB, so you could use it with a laptop. We've got one of the two clips, so this should click onto this like so, and you can click it on. It turns around 360 degrees. You can clip it on your lapel. Another one in here. And we'll see what's in this little box. Alright, in here we have two USB-C single earbuds, and I believe, yeah, those plug into the microphone so you can monitor what is being recorded. Put those back in there. And then under here, this one here. We have the foam windscreens. We have two more clips, so 4 in total. And then we have a dual USB-C head to a USB-A, so you can charge both of your microphones at the same time. So we'll be doing reviews on all of those things. And then in the bottom here we have the instructions, wireless microphone, how to add your clip to it, which I already did. So it didn't even need the instructions, it's pretty self-explanatory. Power button is on the bottom, it says. Right here. You can see the power button there. So this must just be a shiny piece for decoration. What does it say here? Microphone clip on the back. Yeah, it doesn't say there's anything on the front. There's a little light on the front so you can see when it's on. So you just plug it into your phone, press the power button, and it should be working. Alright, and this is the sound with the stock microphone in the Google Pixel 7. Say hello, Zane.
Can that start?
Yeah, we're talking now.
Oh, are these tuned on?
They were. I had mine on.
Oh, should I tune my one on now?
See if there's a green light or not.
No green light. No green light.
Alright, so here I am traveling at 100 kilometers an hour again. Turns out that the Pixel 7 default camera app does not use external microphones. But so now the other app I have now is using it. So this is what this sounds like with the noise canceling microphone on. So hopefully we'll be able to see what that's like. Go ahead and say something, Zane.
Oh, well, wait. Should I turn it on?
Oh, is it? No, you should just leave it off.
Okay.
Alright, that should be on reverb, I think. Alright, let's talk about my conclusions with this wireless microphone set. Now, I'll move that outside. I'll tell you about that in a second here. I've used this on a lot of my videos. If you look at my review videos, you'll see them around. I love that it came with a case. It's been great to carry it around with. I also noticed that there's a USB-C port on the side of the receiver module. This is a USB charging pass-through. I didn't test it for data, but it is a charging pass-through. So if this is plugged in, you can still charge your phone, which is great if you're doing blogs and stuff, like driving. I do a lot of my commentary and stuff while I'm driving, which is great. And these here have paired out well. I'm not sure how much use you would find out of the reverb function. I would add all that kind of stuff on my on the editing side. I'd rather have clear audio that I add reverb to instead of having reverb audio that you try to clean up later if you accidentally have it on that. So I'm not sure how much use you'll get out of the reverb, but for the mute and the regular receive, it's great. It's clear. There is a little bit of sound of distortion. If you listen carefully to the noise canceling part, you can definitely hear there's a little bit of computerized distortion on it. But I think it's acceptable for the quietness you get. It definitely cuts out road noise. I've done, you saw the test with it at 100 kilometers an hour in a pilot with winter tires. It can be very noisy, and that does a really good job cutting it out. I said I'd mention these after. These are just two adapters from USB-C to USB-A and then from USB-A to USB-C. I use those when I have my phone set up in my car and the hands-free, because there's two little arms that are underneath holding the phone in, and this won't quite connect in. So I just use this as an extension, right? I have a lot more space here, so I plug that in the bottom of the phone, and then I can plug this in the bottom like that. It looks a little silly, and I wouldn't want to carry it around in public where it could get banged, but in the car, this allows me to have it in the hands-free setup, and it works great. Really liked it. The only disappointment I have with the microphone set is that these are on the same channel. So when you get your recording, you have a single channel mono recording of both microphones. You don't have a left and a right. It would have been great if this had recorded as two separate microphones, a left and a right, and that way in your software you could separate out the two different speakers. Especially if you're doing interviews, it'd be really nice. I would give it 4.5 out of 5 because of it's inexpensive and very effective at what it's trying to do. I think they just really missed the opportunity with not having stereo output. And perhaps that is a fault of how it works with phones. I don't know. Not all phones have stereo input microphones, only some do. So maybe that's part of a limitation of the phone. So can't really blame them for it. That's why I'm only going to take off a half a star for that. So yeah, 4.5 out of 5 for that. Really would recommend them for people doing blogs. Hey guys, you might notice I've got a little more content on my channel. That's because I've recently become an Amazon Vine reviewer, and my goal is to have a new review video for you every day, at least for the month of May. So if you enjoy my reviews, please like the review, leave a comment if you found something that you really enjoyed on it or not. Subscribe to my channel and click the bell icon for notifications whenever I drop a new video. Really hope that you find these useful. I don't like reviews where people just kind of pander to what the product wants. I'm looking for people who really use the product and give their honest thoughts on the product itself. And I'm hoping that you'll find that I'm doing the same. So hope to see you in the next one.